Oh, no, you can't be tired now. Get over here and take my post. You'll see what's happening.
No.
What's your name?
Hi, I'm Gail Johnson Murphy. This is Janice Hertz Young. Hi.
Hello.
We're not going to swing any phones out here yet. We're decorating for the 1964 30-year class reunion.
Great. How did you get
We
stuck?
are extremely excited about this, aren't we, Janice?
Yes, we are. Can't you see?
Can't you see that my necklace is falling apart? It means nothing to me.
How did you get stuck with this job?
I was delegated.
Bye, Gail. I'm leaving.
I delegated myself, huh? Anyway, we are so excited to be here. We're looking forward to at least 175 guests.
Great.
This is Wayne DeBoe.
Who's very busy right now.
And we are both co-chair of this activity.
All right.
We're working very hard.
We're working very hard to make it a success.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
verses belong to the Hebrews that begin like this. To everything there is a season and a time for every purpose under heaven. And those words are not only 2,300 years old, but they also came to us, children of the 60s, via the birds. And the song from the birds, Turn, 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 goes on to describe seasons in our lives. And we have all now lived long enough to be acquainted with many of those seasons. We know about a time to be born, and we know about a time to die. We know about weeping, and we know about laughing. We've experienced seasons of hate, and we've experienced seasons of love, and we know about war. And we are aching for that time when there is a season of peace in communities and in our world. There is a time for every season, and tonight is a special time to be together. It is a time to cry, and it is a time to laugh. It's both a time to dance, and it's a time to mourn family and friends who have died. It's a time to remember our past. But we don't just share past. As part of the human family, we all share a future together. And so tonight is also a time to share our dreams. We do not all share one religion in this room, and I'm certain we don't share all one spirituality. But we do share one humanity. And in that spirit, let us bless this evening. Let us pray. Gracious Creator, we thank you for the evening before us, and we thank you for the spirit that binds us together, a spirit that spans both years and miles. Bless us as we share this meal, and bless us as we remember those who are missing from this meal, those who are missing from our lives. Bless us as we tell our stories, and bless us as we share our dreams. Lead us into the future. We children of the 60s have the reputation of being seekers of peace. Let it always be true. Amen. Have a good evening.
Real
ladies first. Jim and Martha Murray. Jim and Martha. Jim and Martha. Jim and Martha. Hand in hand. Come on up here and get this prize, gift box, or whatever. Are you still here? Jim and Martha. Dawn. Once, twice, Dawn. On to the next name. Rita Washington. Rita. Are you in the house? Rita Washington. Rita Washington. Outside, back room, other room. Rita. Oh, Rita. Standing. You got it. I ain't gonna give it away to nobody else. Rita Washington. Castle Valley, come on down. Just don't try to wear one of those t-shirt contests where they be wetting you up and stuff. All right, with that, George, Victoria. George, Victoria. President, California. George. Is George still here? George, Victoria. That prize is in the box. He's about to give it away to somebody else. All right, we're going to take a pause for the calls right now. Break. Don't everybody run to the bathroom at the same time. She signed some paper check so she can get it. She got it. Travis, she got it, so no, later on, know who got it. We got one more. One more. Anastasia, how come on? We're going to take a break here, and then they're
and see how many picks we have.
Okay, fire away.
First of all, what's your name?
Richard Green.
Richard Green. Okay. Well, can you
Pick up that microphone. There you go.
Richard Green. Hello. Do I need to hold it up here
Does
like
he need
that?
to hold it? If you know, maybe we can do a little.
Filming. I don't have a mic in my hand.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this.
Can you?
I thought you wanted to have a microphone.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
No, I'm not a star.
Can you hear him now, Jim?
Can you hear me now?
Can
Yeah.
you hear him?
I can hear both of you.
Okay.
Okay. Great. What's your name again?
Richard Green.
Richard Green. Great. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you've been doing since you graduated?
Well, since I graduated, I went to the military, stayed there for 4 years, 64 to 68. After that, I traveled a little bit, and then I went to college, graduated from UCLA, and I'm working at UCLA now. I was into music when I was in high school. I played in bands, we played for assemblies and all that, buying books, a band that we had, and I'm still playing music too.
Oh, great. Besides music, how else did high school prepare you for the real world?
Electronics class, a lot of the shop classes, and mathematics. And that got me going with, I was able to get a good school in the military. And then from the military, I went to the college, the GI Bill. And just, you know, the teachers had a lot of influence over me in high school. I remember my mathematics teacher, you know.
Great. How have you changed since high school?
Well, older, wiser, able to appreciate what we had in '64. The kids coming out of school now, they're lucky to graduate.
Well, what were some of your best and worst experiences in high school?
Best experiences was able to associate with a lot of the people I dealt with in high school and playing in the band and playing at assemblies, you know, share my talent with a lot of the other people I have in school.
Great.
And my worst experience is not being able to play baseball. I wanted to play baseball, but I was playing during the days of Joe Morgan and Rudy May. You know, they were they were like a grade before me, but I played a lot of baseball, and then I went out to this high school, Castlemont High School team that was like full. So.
Who are you looking forward to seeing back here at the reunion of people?
Well, I'm not looking forward to seeing anybody. I've seen a lot of people I haven't seen in 30 years. When I left right after high school, during that Vietnam era. Everybody was either getting married or going to the military, volunteer before you get drafted. But I've stayed in touch with a few people, and I've seen a lot more people while I've been here. It's really, really good.
Who were some of those people that you saw tonight that you're real excited about or happy to see?
Well, Danny Stevens, one of my friends from elementary school, and Bobby Fitzhugh, Harold Lester, there's a couple other people that I've talked to.
Mm-hmm. Great.
So it's been a really good thing. I'm glad I came.
Great. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
All right. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Boy, why don't you guys introduce yourselves from left to right?
Hi, I'm Janie Janie Johnson.
You gotta turn that mic on.
Oh.
Push it up.
Okay, we can start over. That's all right. And you don't need to be nervous. It's okay.
Hi, I'm Janie
There you
Dunn.
go. Okay.
I'm Janice Hertz Young.
And I'm Judy Blakely White.
And I'm Wayne DeBoe.
I'm Erna Franklin Smith.
Great. Great. Now, you guys all here helped organize the event. Is that correct?
Yes.
Great. And why did you do that?
Well, this is our third time doing this together, right? Third or fourth?
This is our fourth time.
Fourth time doing this together, and I don't know, every 5 years one of our committee people speaks up and says, hey, let's get a reunion going, and we usually start maybe about 1.5 years in advance, and we work through it for 1.5 years, and then we usually do a couple of fundraisers on our way to prior to the event. Like this time we had a day at the races, and we had we went to the Black Repertory Theater, and both of those were fundraisers.
Great. Now, in organizing this whole thing, what were some of your difficult times? What was difficult about it?
Yeah, that we can all have meetings on the same night and at a comfortable place. That was the most difficult part. But it worked out, and we all worked together.
Great. What were some of the good things about working together?
Having a good time every time we got together.
Oh, yeah, we have a ball.
From religion to sex education.
Where did you guys get together, and how often?
Different homes.
And
Once a month, and then as it got closer to the reunion, it was about every other week.
And who were the other people involved? There's a few other people?
Yes, there's
Bob DeWall, Louise DeWall,
Gail Johnson, Gail
Johnson, Lorraine Caldwell,
and Cynthia Johnson.
And where do you hold your events? Is it usually here that you guys always do it, or is it different places?
This is the first time we've had it here. Last year we had it at the
5 years
Hilton.
ago.
Well, 5 years ago we had it at the Hilton.
and the 2 times before that we had it at the Blue Dolphin.
Why did you decide to change to here? What made you decide?
Financial reasons.
Yes, this was the cheapest. I mean, that's nice. I mean, it was just cheap, but it was nice. It was nice.
Yeah. So how's it turning out?
Really?
Is it wonderful?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody seemed to be enjoying themselves.
Good. And then
Trying to
you
get the program moving though. One of the problems, because people haven't seen each other in 5 years, and they just want to talk, and that's fine, And so when we were putting this one together, we decided rather than try to entertain people, why don't we inform them, bring them up to date, and let them bring each other up to date, and find a way to keep in touch with them. And that's our main goal,
Great.
Because when you're talking about 5 years from now, we'll all be hitting the grand 52 or whatever it's going to be, and things funnel down.
You guys going to do another one in 5 years from now then?
Yes.
Every 5 years, pretty much?
Yeah, at this age, we have to do it every 5 years.
Yeah. Otherwise, you might miss someone in between, huh?
We're gonna miss a whole lot.
Well, who are some of the people that, can you guys just yell out some names that you guys were really excited about seeing that hasn't showed up for a while? Is there anybody that's you've seen that you haven't seen for a long time?
Yeah, Barbara Watson. We can hear her getting ready to do the
great.
Castlemont.
And one of my ex-boyfriends I haven't seen.
You
Yeah.
better hope your ex-boyfriend wife don't see this.
What's your name?
I'm not telling.
Okay.
Well, in terms of a message to give to everyone, what's the message you have to give to all your classmates?
Stay in touch.
Yeah.
Good to see everyone.
Stay in touch.
Everybody's listening as well.
Good.
And vote for me in November 8th for Board of Director, 4th District.
Great.
Bart.
Great.
And I have driver's license.
Oh, why don't you, to end it, why don't you guys explain what you do since high school, what you've been doing?
Wow, since high school. Well, I have a family. Right now, I'm a grandmother of 2. I just recently remarried for the 3rd time, and I have a real wonderful husband. This has been the greatest marriage for me.
Great.
And what I've been doing is I work for the U.S. Forest Service, and I've been with them for the last 26 years. So I enjoy doing youth and young adult programs.
Wonderful.
So it's it's been real good for me for the class reunion to see all my old classmates too, because there was a lot of individuals that I went to elementary school to too. So I think that's a real blessing, because I know it's a lot of young people aren't making it to the age that we are. So just want to say hi to everyone.
Thanks.
Let's see, what have I been doing since we graduated? Well, I've been working for AT&T for, it'll be 30 years in January. I've been married 22 years. I have 2 kids, a daughter 19 and another daughter 14. And I don't know. We're
Great.
going along.
Been having a good time?
Tonight?
No, just in general with
with
past
life?
years. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, life has its ups and its downs, but I think it has more ups and downs.
Good. It's good to hear.
Where do I begin? Well, I'm retiring Wednesday, 28 years with the Navy as a civilian.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I'm still married to my sweetheart boyfriend, and I have 1 son. And I just plan to retire and take it easy.
Great.
We're not off of the seat for the last 25 years. Well, 30. I'm a mother. I have 1 child, 1 grandchild. I just celebrated my 25th wedding anniversary to one of our classmates. I used to work for AT&T before they closed. Right now, I'm a housewife, taking it easy.
Great.
Okay. What can I say? I worked for Metropolitan for 21 years until I was laid off, and then I worked at Risk Management Resources for 5 years until I was laid off there, and I'm at Hills Position 9 in San Ramon. I have 1 son and 2 grandchildren. I was married for almost 30 years, but I'm separated now. But life is wonderful still.
Great. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's it. I thought you wanted it. That's great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So nice meeting you, fellas.
Yeah. Okay. Got my mic on. Can you hear me? Check.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Can you hear them? Go ahead.
We can hear you.
You can hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay. All right. Well, what you guys do is, what's your name?
Jerry and Martha Collins.
Great. Okay, can you tell us a little bit about yourselves, what you've been doing since you graduated from high school?
Oh gosh, just
Like
working hard.
You get travel, you've been in college?
I graduated from Castlemont in 1964. I got drafted in 1968. I lucked up and didn't have to go to Vietnam.
I came out in 1970. I got married in 1971, got a divorce in 75. That's too much, eh? Got divorced in 75. And then prior to that, I started working for United States Navy in 1983. And that's my current employer. And I met my beautiful wife here 5 years earlier, as she just stated.
What's your wife's name?
Martha.
Martha. That's right.
I am really elated about this class reunion because I'm from New York and I'm kind of remote from my class mates, and I'm visualizing myself being there as if we were there in New York, you know, so it's kind of wonderful to see people get together.
Did you have a chance to go to the reunion the last 5-year reunion? Did either one of you make that one?
I had tickets, I didn't go.
Okay. Yeah. That's all right. Now, do you have children? Do you have children?
Both grown.
Both grown? Well, since you graduated from high school, from high school, what were some of the techniques you guys used to control your kids?
The hammer.
The hammer.
Just put the hammer on them. That's all. That's all you need.
Well, how did high school prepare you for the real world out there?
Well, my high school really was it didn't really prepare me for the real world. It took me time. I had to go in the service, come out, try to go to college again, and then when I found out there wasn't nothing there, I had to just go fend for myself.
Well, going back to high school, what were some of your better experiences in high school that you can remember?
Being on the bowling team.
Great.
Bowling?
Bowling. I could run a 250 game on you.
Wow. And what were some of the crazier things that you did back in Castlemont?
Mustang.
Oh, my dad bought me a Mustang when I graduated. And so that was like...
And the whole school wanted it.
So that was sort of like the end of my high school career and the end of a new career, because I started Oakland City College in 1964. After I graduated in June of '64, I started in September at Oakland City College. But I really didn't believe I had graduated, so I took all the cheerleaders from 1965, every place they wanted to go, in a brand new Mustang.
That would be pretty crazy there.
Oh, and all my classmates know that's the truth.
Who are some of your? You don't believe, Martha?
I do. I believe that. Trust me, I've heard it enough. A whole lot of sources.
Who are some of your buddies you're looking forward to seeing tonight?
Well, I saw Tommy Baltazar. He's a retired Oakland police officer. Okay. I seen Hadley Thompson. He's a retired police officer.
Wow.
Well, you want to be a policeman, huh?
Nope. I saw Marvin Livingston. He's the deputy police at Oakland Police.
Well, we're pretty safe here, I'd say.
We're safe.
I would think so.
He's here, and the rest of my friends is just like me, trying to have some fun and get home safely.
Good. All right. Well, that should do it. Thank you.
Right.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right. That was very good. We'll put that in there, okay?
Louise.
Great.
Louise Procaroni DeWalt.
Good. Well, what have you been doing since you graduated from high school in terms of like hobbies and traveling, children, all that kind of fun stuff?
Where do you want to go?
Now you
Oh, gee. I've been a mailman for 27 years.
Great.
In Oakland, in Piedmont. We have 3 children, 1 grandchild, another one on the way. And we traveled across the United States 2 years ago on our 25th wedding anniversary.
Oh, good.
So it's basically what, we haven't done a whole lot since we graduated, but,
How did high school prepare you for the real world?
Hey,
or did it?
I always wanted to get married and become a housewife, and that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
And I'm watching my grandchild.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Have you guys, excuse me, have you changed since high school in any way? I mean, what ways have you changed?
I don't know if we changed or not. We met in high school. That's where we met.
Okay.
We met at the senior dinner, had a low-cut dress on, he spilled the blueberry tart all over. I went alone.
So you guys been together ever since high school?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. So I'd say we've been, you know, just say what has changed, nothing's changed because we've been together too long. You know, it just.
Well, do you have any regrets about high school?
Oh, no regrets. No, I'm very happy about high school. High school was great. I went to a parochial school before I came to Castlemont, and then I came to Castlemont. I spent 2 years there. And that was, you know, that was my extent of high school there. She spent the whole time there. I didn't.
Well, in terms of people showing up, who were you looking forward to seeing, and who showed up that you're really glad to see?
It wasn't a very good turnout. The people that we hung around with didn't come.
They did or they didn't?
They didn't.
They didn't. Yeah, and it's hard because it's hard to keep in contact after 30 years. You know, it's really hard.
Have you kept in contact with anyone? I mean, a few people, or?
Oh, we have personally. We've come in contact. They didn't show up tonight, but there's a few that I'd like to have seen, but we've never seen them. You know, since we started.
Come.
You know,
after a while, they don't want to come.
Yeah.
You know, you can't get a hold of them. You know, when they move away. You know.
Did you guys make it to all the 3 other reunions?
Yeah, we went to
We've been to the last 3 reunions.
Okay, great. Well, going back to high school, what were some of the crazier stuff you did back in high school? I mean, did you guys do anything crazy, or?
Yeah, I always fell in the flower pots in front of school. And I'd always go in the boys' bathroom, chase the boys.
Well, if you were to classify yourself back in high school, how would you, like a jockey or a nerd or a, well, how would you classify yourself in terms, 60s terms?
Well,
greaser, I don't know. But
I don't know what the word is. Very quiet. I don't know.
Yeah, but low key, you know.
Yeah, low key.
Okay.
Very low.
Well, what about now?
I don't know.
Yeah, we make more noise.
Yeah, very outgoing now.
Oh, good. So you have changed a little bit.
Yeah, I made a complete turnaround. You know, back then I was very shy. Now we've opened up and let everybody know who I am.
Great. Well, in terms of everybody, what would you want to say to everybody if you had something to tell them?
But the class.
Sure.
That they should come to every time we have a reunion.
Yeah. I'm the treasurer, and I just I get it together every 5 years, and I just hope that everyone comes and participates, and so we can have a good time together. You know.
Good.
You know, we can't make it without everybody. You know, so it's not a function without everybody.
So in what, 99 is your next reunion?
Yeah, 99, right.
So
yeah, be out 35.
So be there or be square, I guess. Huh?
That's it. That's it.
All right. Great. Thanks a lot, you guys. That was great.
That's over.
No,
it's hard.
That wasn't fun?
No.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh. Thanks.
Did you have that on camera? Well, you need to say that on camera. I got it. Oh, well, good.
Okay. What I want to do is ask you your names, first of all. So,
I'm Lorraine Caldwell.
okay.
And I'm Beverly Hill.
Great. What have, we'll start with Lorraine. Lorraine, what have you been doing since you graduated from high school? Like in terms of hobbies, you get married, go to college, all that kind of fun stuff.
Basically just working. I had 2 daughters, and they're doing well, but basically just working and trying to make it through. Nothing exceptional or exciting.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Work for Oakland Unified School District.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Education.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay.
And from high school, I went to Cal State Hayward, graduated there with a degree in sociology. I have 2 children, a son that's 22, Andre, at Howard University, majoring in electrical engineering, and I have a son who's a sophomore in high school. From graduation from college, I was airline stewardess for 3 years for World Airways and traveled around the world. Then went into education. I'm presently teaching 5th grade in San Jose. And
Great.
I've been in education for 21 years.
Good. Both educators. Well, speaking of education, how did your high school education get you prepared, if it did at all, for the real world?
I felt I got an excellent education at Castlemont High School. I felt that I was ready when I entered into college. And I think I got a very good education.
Okay. Good. What about you, Lorraine?
Well, I played around a lot, to be real honest. Yeah.
You're probably not alone there. So did any of the teachers specifically, any like certain teachers help you, you know, with your morale in terms of?
Well, one that stands out is Margaret Amaro, and she's passed on now.
Okay.
She's kind of stands out in my mind as being a good, firm teacher.
Great.
And I ditto that. I also remember Mr. Gorner, a counselor. I can't think of her name, but she was very instrumental in making sure that I was on the right track and was ready for college when I entered.
Good. Do you guys have any regrets about high school?
Oh God, I just wish I could turn back the clock.
Yeah,
they were fun times. They were fun times. Yes.
And coming back here probably makes you relive all that and get to see everybody.
Love coming to the reunion. Love coming to the reunion. Been to all of them.
Who were some of the people that you were really looking forward to tonight to seeing?
I was looking forward to seeing David Williams and that whole group, and Judy and that group, and Bev, and I worked on the committee, so in looking up and hearing about these people, you know, it was just so many of them. You know, it was really exciting because we don't get to see them that often. I talk with Bev a lot, and I see her maybe twice a year.
Okay.
You know, so it's nice to see your old friends and to see that we all look so well.
Yeah, you do. And Bev, who do you keep in contact with?
I keep in contact with Lorraine. I also keep in contact with Gloria Grant, who isn't here tonight. Letitia Williams, another person who is not here tonight. I just really look forward to seeing the people I never get to see. And since I'm out of the area in San Jose, I just don't see the same people that are here living in Oakland. So it's definitely a nice reunion for me.
Great. Well, what are some of the worst experiences that you've had in high school and some of the better ones?
I can't think of I did not have a bad experience.
Good. No embarrassing moments? Or?
No embarrassing moments. Just a lot of fun.
Great.
Me either.
Did you do anything crazy in high school that you can think of? Like?
Oh no,
we were square.
Yes.
What about now?
Now?
Okay.
Just enjoying life.
Yeah, just enjoying life. Still square.
Good. You look very good. So, now, was there anything you wanted to say to your classmates?
Let's do it again in 5. Try to keep in touch. I hope that there'll be activities throughout the years.
And I'd like to say I hope we have classmates that will come out and support our fundraisers, because that keeps the prices of everything down.
Okay, well that's important. Great, thank you guys very much.
Well, thank you.
That's good. What are your names?
I'm Leon. Leon May.
Okay.
Beverly Kazarian.
Okay, and your wife's name? Mary. Great. What I want now, I heard you went to Belgium or something. Are you from Belgium or?
I'm living in Belgium now, yeah.
Great. What's it like?
It's quite fun, and you know everything is so much closer together than California. You go 800 miles from San Francisco to Los Angeles. In Europe, you go through 6 countries in 800 miles. So it's
very
small.
Very small.
Yeah, everything is very.
Now, why did you move? Did you move permanently?
My work took me there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What kind of work do you do?
Well, I work for a non-governmental organization, and our offices in Belgium have a conference center and a bed and breakfast facility attached to it, and I'm sort of in charge of
great.
that, and receptionist, and front person.
Good. What about you, Gary? Was it? Is that what was your name again?
Leon.
Leon. Okay, I'm terrible with names. Leon, what have you been doing since you graduated from high school?
Well, got married, had a kid, got divorced, moved to Los Angeles, started a new career at Hughes Aircraft. Basically, I've been there since. I went back and took some more courses in manufacturing and production engineering, and basically that's about it.
Have you had a chance to travel much?
Well, I've traveled to the islands. I've been to, you know, parts of the United States. Been to. I think that's about it.
Okay.
To the islands.
Well, did high school prepare you at all for the real world? How did it?
I think so. I think getting out of high school at the time I did, what I thought was a benefit. I felt real comfortable coming out of school at that time. I thought I was prepared for, you know, the outside world.
Now I got Leon's name, and I forgot yours too, of course.
Beverly Kazarian.
Beverly, that's correct, right? Okay. What about you with high school? Did it prepare you for the real world?
In some ways, I had some encounters with teachers that gave me a more realistic view of the world that I might encounter when I left high school. Everything wasn't so rose-colored as it might have been.
How have you changed since high school?
Well, I was able to go to Cal from high school straight on. Some of my colleagues, some of my classmates went to junior college and then went to Cal. And going to Cal just sort of expanded my whole point of view, my whole worldview, because of all the events that took place between 1964 and 1968. And
did you have any good experiences in Castlemont?
Oh gosh, the whole 4 years were a good experience.
Great.
Yeah.
What about regrets? Did you have any regrets?
Regrets? Yeah, that I didn't learn how to write better. Yeah, because I think, and I wasn't taught how to study. Actually, as a matter of fact, things came easy to me, and I really, when I went to Cal, didn't have the study habits that I would have needed to get better grades in Cal than I did.
Okay.
And they basically came in the realm of writing.
What about you, Leon? Did high school help?
I think mine was probably the direct opposite. I think, I mean, I had a ball.
Interesting.
You know, I did a lot of study, okay, where I thought I needed it at. A lot of things came real easy for me. My writing experiences, I failed to mention earlier, but I got into a lot of creative writing where I used some of my high school experiences and thoughts that I had had during that time to write some, I wrote a lot of poetry, some short stories, some feature articles that I submitted and got some of them published and sold a lot of them over the period of about the last 20, 25 years. So I made some money doing that, okay, and I had some fun also doing it. So
yeah, everybody seemed to have different experiences here that we've interviewed. Everybody's had completely different experiences. What about people that you've been wanting to see when you come here? Are there any old buddies that you were looking forward to seeing and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because I didn't make the 10 or the 20-year reunion, and
oh, okay.
And I haven't even seen a lot of the people that I'm seeing here this evening. Some of the people even live in the same area in Los Angeles that I live in.
Wow.
And I didn't even
small world.
I haven't seen them in Los Angeles either. So we exchanged business cards and addresses and phone numbers. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I was glad to see a lot of the old people that I hadn't seen.
What are some of their names that you saw that you were glad to see tonight?
Cecil Grimes, Travis Williams, Harold Fortner. Harold Fortner lives right around the corner from me in Los Angeles.
Okay.
Judy Blakely was a girlfriend of mine when we were attending Castlemont. Lorraine Jackson, Barbara Watson. There's just a number of real good people that I hadn't seen in a number of years.
Great. How about you, Beth?
Oh, wow. Well, I came to the 20th, and that was the first reunion I came to. And I connected there with some very good friends I had during high school. And since then, we've exchanged Christmas cards every year. And I couldn't make it to the 25th, but I'm here this year.
Good.
And it's just sort of like we pick up where we left off. And my best friend, who I've met 7 years old, we just start as if we've never had a gap, and it's great. And there's even more people that I know that we went to grade school together and then junior high and then high school, so we see each other.
Great. Well, did you guys ever do anything crazy when you were back in high school? Any kind of wacky and wild things?
No, actually. No, nothing more than going out for ice cream on Saturday night. I mean, well, they may, if you ask them, they may say something different. I don't remember the crazy parts. Yeah.
Well, how would you describe yourself back in high school, in terms of like?
Well, I did a lot of things. I was part of the a cappella choir, part of the choir, part of Big Sisters. Took drama in my senior year, not having taken it in my junior year.
What about now? How do you describe yourself now as opposed to high school?
Well, in the past 30 years, I've done a lot of different things in my life. I've worked in the tropics. I've worked in India. I'm living in Belgium. I've taught school.
So, are you more outgoing? Is it easier for you to deal with people? What are some changes that you can tell me about?
Changes. I think I'm more confident in myself. I think I was more self-depreciating when I was a kid.
Okay. Leon, what are some crazy things you did in high school? That's admissible on camera. Won't get you in trouble.
You asked me that, and I really can't think of anything crazy that I did.
What about other people?
If you asked other people, they'll tell you that I was probably the craziest guy that they met in school.
That might have been why Wayne pointed you out to me. I asked who to interview, and he brought me straight to you. So.
But I think that was a part of my basic personality, so I didn't think it was out of the ordinary. Okay, but listening to people now, that every time you bring up something from the past, that's the first thing they say is, he's crazy, he's so funny, he's so crazy. But if you ask her, she'll probably tell you that I'm probably the sanest person that she's ever met.
Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about Leon?
I remember when we were first going together, people used to always say, he's nuts, he's crazy, and I used to think after like the second or third date that he was the sanest person I had ever met. So,
And has he lived up? Did he live up to your expectation of sanity or crazy?
Yeah, I still think he's sane.
Good.
Still the same person.
That's good. Well, if you guys wanted to say something to your classmates, what do you want to say?
Well, I think it was just great seeing them all again and seeing that everyone was healthy and still kicking it, and I was just very pleased to see them. I hope they were just as pleased to see me.
Great. Okay. And Bev?
Well, it's always great to come to the reunions because I had such a great time in high school and made so many friendships that last even through one Christmas card a year. And it's always great to see everyone, even those people who we don't send Christmas cards to, but who we remember and will always remember.
You guys gonna be here in 1999?
Wow. If I'm still walking.
Okay. Great. Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right.
That's a great number for a year.
How low did y'all go?